Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to everyone who's watching the video. Thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel and our returning subscribers for coming back. And thank you to everyone who's watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel. Welcome, you guys. This video is for our beautiful Taurus. Hey Taurus, this is your April monthly, you guys. So in this video, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly by. Also, if you're looking to follow me on my other social media platforms, all that information will be in the description box down below. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Taurus, wow. Okay, when I say your energy is like interesting, okay, because part of your energy to me is guided towards you're almost ready to step out, and then part of your energy is like, am I ready? But as I was shuffling the cards, it was, I want to say, but maybe 3 times that the cards, the whole deck probably dropped. Okay, 3 times, like, whoa. So they gave me the indication that something in your life that's been maybe holding you back from taking the leap of faith into something that you truly desire or truly want is actually about to dissipate. It's not about to be there anymore. And I feel like for some of you, you're going through this phase of being able to speak the truth, okay? And that's your throat chakra. Like, it's clearing up. And for some of you, it may take you time to step into that power. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, it's a moment of saying, you know, in the past, I feel like when you came into the energy of being grounded and actually speaking your truth, something dramatic changed, okay, and happened to where you was like, I'm gonna shield myself, I'm gonna shut off from what's going on. And for a lot of you, it was like relationship wise, because the heart is coming, the heart chakra is here, and I don't know, like my hand keep wanting to go towards the heart, and everything here signifies like heart for me. It's not really business. Normally I would get like other indications around everything else, but it's like heart, 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 heart. Everything for me is saying heart. So something around your heart chakra was, I feel like was tainted. Like the persona maybe of love was, I want to say it was just not what you either expected, or somewhere in here loyalty was destroyed for you. And I feel like something has come in to kind of resurrect that energy again, and is giving you the passion to say, well, maybe what happened just happened. But when I say it just happened, now you're starting to heal from what happened. And you're starting to kind of honor those emotions and feelings that you were feeling, but in a way of saying now it's time to heal. And for some reason, the fact that you held those emotions in, it's time to get those out. And it's kind of like you want to speak about it. Because I feel like before, when you shut off about it, you still had that burning flame. Like, it was, I want to say, like you pushed away the fact that it actually made you angry. And it was kind of that burning beast within you that you kind of pushed back and, you know, probably told others like, no, I'm fine, I'm okay, I don't want to talk about it, right? And the energy here is like, but you needed to get it out. You needed someone who understood like how you felt, so you can move on into this new beginning, because you are birthing a new beginning. my darlings. Yes, you are. So you could be in this space of really indulging in those emotions and discovering why did you push those emotions away. Because I feel like for some of you, you are taking this spiritual journey more serious. And it's not that you didn't take it serious before, but you were just living the every day to day life as everything was always okay until that tragic situation happened. Because I feel like for some of you, you felt like that person or that situation was always going to be there. And when their true colors were shown, it was, I feel like for some of you, like, it was devastating. I mean, it's hard when you see a situation that you know on an everyday basis, or that you trust, or that you put faith in, and you know it's cut short, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, this situation that you're going into now, it feels more real. You know, it feels like home to you. It feels natural. The other situation was natural, but it made you feel like you were doing everything. And I feel like this now is a more equal give and take. And to be honest with you, this situation is different in a way of saying that you can be yourself without changing who you are. I feel like for some of you, that was hard to do in that other situation where you felt like you weren't needed, or you felt like, I think the best word to say is you weren't valued. But this person makes you feel wanted and valued. And I feel like that's why you're like emotionally withdrawn from this, because those feelings and those emotions are coming up to a point where you're like, it's too good to be true. Okay? So we have here, communication is the key. With communication is the key, this person could be like a soulmate mirror to you. It's like a twin flame here, okay? They mirror you. So I think what you kind of are touching bases on here, and you're kind of understanding that this person has been through similar situations as of you, right? What I feel is kind of strange to you is how you two connect telepathically. Like, you may lay at night in bed and think of this person, or you may, for some reason, I feel like if you guys are connected like through social media or something, or you can see them on a website or something like that, you both may be online at the same time. And it's strange, like it freaks you out a little bit, because it's like, how did they know? Or the person messaged you and you like, how did they know I was thinking of them? Or it freaks you out in a way, but it's like, I feel like for some of you, you may say that's my person, like, but I feel like in the same way, like, you don't feel deserving because of the situation you were in. So this emotionally withdrawn is really taking you out of your element. Like, you are the type of person that love hard, and you are very loyal when it comes to love. So this big black hole that you were in when it came to that connection that was before, it really took you out of your element. So the energy that I'm feeling is like, if you guys ever heard the song Jaheim, Trying to Find My Way Back, that's the song that I keep hearing playing constantly in my head right now. Like, and it's you trying to find your way back to home, to you, to yourself. And I feel like this person has ignited that, like, you find the bigger picture in life again. You find the bigger picture in yourself. And with outside, it was kind of like you were just living a day-to-day beat. Like, I don't know. It's just that continuously keep coming up to me. Like, I don't know. You just living to live. But now you want to change that. You don't want to live anymore. You're taming that inner beast of, for some of you, the lash out that you probably was lashing out at others, and you don't want to do that anymore. You want to love, and it's like, it's different for you now. It's like, I don't want to fight no more. You know, it's like, I want to love. I'm a lover, not a fighter, you know, if that makes sense. So you have here, step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is to communicate these emotions that you're feeling here. And for some of you, you could have stepped away from someone because you were feeling these emotions of, and it could have been abandonment. I don't know why that sounded so weird. And that could have been what it sounded to you. It sounded weird because I feel like this person, they show so much affection and they show so much love that when it came in showing all this, you was like, whoa, 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 that's weird. Don't do that. I don't like it. Because for so long, whoever that other connection was, that karmic connection, they weren't showing you that. They knew how to get what they want and leave. They knew how to come in and say, oh, I need, or I want, or if you don't give it to me, then I won't do this for you. It was that hot and cold energy, like, or I'm warm to you when I need something, but then when I get what I want, I'm gone. But this person, whoever this person that ignites your passion, they come in and they step in and they're always warm. So it I don't know, like my skin is like itchy. So it's like, oh, I'm getting warm, but at the same time I'm like, it feels good. It feels like I'm in a jacuzzi in a way, like bubbly. And it's like, oh, what is that feeling like? Ooh. I don't know, maybe this person makes you hot and bothered as well. Maybe they make your skin crawl because maybe when you were growing up you didn't know what that felt like. You didn't know what like love felt like because maybe your parents didn't know how, because they didn't know how, because their parents didn't teach them that way. And that could be what makes you two different from each other. So somehow something here is different. But I feel like this person is going to teach you how they know how, and then you're going to teach them how you know how. Because this person is making you step out of your comfort zone. So this could be like your real first relationship, as well as, I feel like because the twins are here, this is their real first relationship as well. You have here, the end of a tough cycle approaches, which is beautiful, okay? Because I feel like you've been dragged through the mud so much, and it could just like not be relationship wise. It could be family, it could be friends, people like discussing your relationship behind your back. And I feel like because you have this like psychic abilities, you know, and you don't really want to discuss your relationship with nobody else. And I feel like this person comes in and they don't do that. And for some reason, like, I feel like you thought like this is what was gonna happen with this person, like, because everybody else around you does this, but this person keeps secrets. And for some reason, like, it makes you think twice about this person. Like, if you can keep a secret, like if I told you that, I don't know, like for some reason I feel like you send this person through hoops. It's like, for some reason I feel like, and especially with this being the full moon in Capricorn, I feel like you may tell this person a lie just to see if they're gonna tell somebody. And then you're gonna come back and say it was a lie. Watch if you do that, because this person has a pure heart, and they take trust very seriously, and they are very loyal. So don't kind of do that, okay? Um but I feel like you like telling this person your secrets, because you know like they will keep it within you two, and they will give you their honest opinion about how they feel. But this cycle that you've been going through, as far as like these emotions are, coming to an end. You may have been feeling like you were alone in this world, but now you found, and I feel like your counterpart, someone who understands you and someone who wants to grow with you and build. And you feel like this person is your significant other. You have here, it's time to release negativity. And this full moon is Scorpio. So, and especially, you guys, I'm telling you, this is those withdrawn emotions. I think, to me personally, your reading is about your emotions. Like, for some reason, you don't feel grounded as you normally would, Taurus. You feel as though you're more in your logic. And for you, that's a little strange. Because sometimes when you go to your logic, you're overthinking. And I feel like when it comes to that, it's giving you these back and forth negative thoughts of maybe it's too much, or maybe you've been asking someone else how do they feel about the situation, or what do they think. I feel like go with your heart, go with your gut, okay? Because when it comes to the situation, you have every piece you need in front of you, or maybe you need to ask the other person. Somewhere in here, it's a silver lining. Somewhere in here, you need to cut the third party. Like, yes, let your friends help, but somewhere in here, you need to take care of the business yourself. Okay? So we have here, you and your loved ones are safe. You don't have to worry, okay? And I feel like you do have a big heart. But at this point, you need to worry about yourself. You need to worry about getting you together, because, and the best thing to say is like, you only are as strong as your weakest link. And if you are not strong, then how can the whole family survive? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Meditate and contemplate. Pay attention to your intuition. That's where you're going to get your answers. This is the moon in Pisces. You have everything you need in front of you. You are bypassing what you need because you're overthinking it. That's all. I mean, it's not that bad. And you don't have any bad cards at all. So I just think you're overthinking it. And then the last card you have here is you are good enough. So know that you are good enough. Know that you are moving forward. Know that what happened in the past is the past, and that's your lessons that you've learned, and you're moving out of those lessons. So we have here emotionally withdrawn. You have here passion ignites, power, throat chakra. So with this emotional withdrawal, I feel like this is more of the hermit card for you. I feel like you've been going through this for a moment, and now it's time for you to allow your passion to ignite. Allow yourself to explore those emotions that you've been feeling, and let yourself sing. I feel like for some of you, you've been holding back for so long. Like, you could have been in situations where you were just playing the field, but like I said, something has stirred those emotional feelings up, and now you feel holding your power to take action. And with the throat chakra being here, stand firm in what you believe, and stand firm in your heart chakra, because you do have the heart chakra down here. But also speak your truth with the throat chakra being here. Okay, definitely Tell your truth, with that being at the bottom of the deck. Be your authentic self. I feel like whoever you're trying to go towards, because you're moving on and you're moving towards this new beginning, definitely speak your truth. Whoever this person is, they really enjoy who you are. They don't want the watered down version of you. They want you. Like I said, you are moving into better financial grounds, and your material life is changing here. With the base chakra, this is the ultimate leveling up for you. You could have had financial situation problems, and that could have been like those growing pains you are experiencing or you were experiencing. But with this headache and loss in the reverse, it was only because you were out of balance. Okay? For some of you, I feel like the reason the financial and the heart is under each other, you could feel as though a lot of the problems from the last relationship you were in played a role with the financial part of your life. Pay attention to that. It rings a bell somewhere. I think you need to dig deep and pay attention to what was going on in your last relationship when it comes to the financial part in your heart. Like, were you more giving on the financial side of things? And were you kind of overlapping that to say you were compensating for your heart, if that makes sense? I feel like you were. But whoever this person is that you're going towards, they're not into that. This person is very patient. You are very patient. You need to be very patient with yourself when it comes to this situation and moving forward. But to me, this is saying the universe giving you the sign it's an all go. Okay? And it's a waiting game, meaning that, like, okay, look. We about to get into this. So the waiting game is here, right? I feel like you keep telling yourself, like, you need more time, but the universe is telling you, how much more time do you need? Because we're giving you the go ahead. If you notice, inside of this, your tree has already started growing. The roots is already there. So, yeah, it's a little sand in there, but if that tree wasn't there, wouldn't that sand be all the way down there? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you got a 1 and you got a 2. I'm just saying, that's a rebuild already. So you already started to rebuild. You just need to look at things from a different perspective. That's it. Your foundation is becoming firm. You're clearing the blockage. The base chakra, which is your foundation, right? Which is the same color that's right here. Your lower back. You could have been having issues with your lower back before. Or you could have been needing to stretch that lower region. Or it could have been, you could have been overindulging in sexual situations, right? Or this is like the 4 of Wands, that, you know, that stability is here now, okay? So it's like you are viewing your shadow side, and it's kind of like you're combining those. For some reason, I want to say you know when to bring out both. You know when to, it's like boss up in a way, but it's not saying boss up, but you know when to, like, yeah, we can say combine, but it's not that. It's a little deeper than that. It's kind of like saying you know when to put yourself in your own place. Like, you don't need anybody else to tell you when to put yourself in your place. You putting your childish ways away so you can become that emperor, if that makes sense, or that empress. You have here the crown chakra. So through these shadow times, you're leveling up through knowledge. Interesting, right? You have this wisdom. Now, the only other thing that I want to really touch bases on here is that loss have you trapped in your fears and your emotions of, like I said, I feel a new connection here. Okay? So the reason I feel like for some of you that, or you or someone else, however it flips for you, that action is not being taken is because you have a fear that this may occur the same way something else happened in the past. I can assure you that it will not, because the headache and loss is in the reverse. Deep down, your intuition is telling you that it will not. So pay attention to the feelings that you're getting, like the butterflies that you're feeling. You feel more comfortable in this situation than you did before. Pay attention to that. You already learned those lessons and you mastered that. Pay attention. Things are balancing out with this truth card. And look, you're suffering in silence because you're not using your throat chakra. That's clear now to speak your truths. The truth, right? But look at that. The truth is on the scales. That's the Libra scale. So things are balancing out. The world is balancing out around you. So, and look, oh my goodness, you guys. I shuffled this for you. You have heart-to-heart communication. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I'm telling you, let the fear go. And in the worst case scenario out of this, to be honest, the person will say no. But I don't feel like the person will say no. This person feels the same way you feel, because if they did not, the passion ignited will not be here. This is like if you turn a key in ignition, I'm telling you, they have the same spark as you do. The person goes hand in foot with the financial changes as well in the new beginning. You both want this. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, you know? I'm telling you, the person feels the same way you do. Because you got to understand, especially with the Gemini coming out, you both are a mirror of each other. And there's no way around it. So it's either you're going to make the move or the universe is going to make the move for you. And there's no such thing as coincidence. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I kid you not. You can't make this up. Wow. That is interesting. That was interesting. I kid you not. Like, that emotional loss, yes, you're healing. And then making a romantic gesture doesn't necessarily have to be like going all in a relationship. Friendship. You build a friendship first. That's better than, leaving someone out in the dark, leaving them in the cold. Because then it makes them or you feel uninterested. It came back out. Heart to heart communication, communications, I say. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. See? If you're not ready, let the person know you're not ready, but also build that friendship, because ultimately you want to have a firm foundation first. And then if things progress after that, there you go. You'll have your best friend, then you'll have that relationship. So you have here true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It's what you've been asking for, is what you want. You do have financial, oh wow, okay. Hold on. You have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that was at the bottom. Somebody could be dealing with control issues. I did see that. But you have here finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you can feel like you don't have enough to bring things together. But, I mean, you can do way great with less, right? It's the simple things in life that matter the most. People don't understand that it could just be a text message or a phone call that can mean something the most to someone. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith. You know? The ever long lasting relationships go for a lifetime because they start off small and then they grow bigger. Okay? I'm telling you. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have here playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That could just be laughing. That could just be hugging. I mean, little small gestures. And see, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then you have here, let go of control issues. But on top of release your ex, separation. So you could be in separation from this person right now because you do have emotionally withdrawn. But at the same time, you guys, definitely follow your heart. And this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. Also, if this kind of resonated with you, go ahead and leave a comment on the video. I will be in the comments commenting back. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.